Hey Aquarius, welcome back to the One Akashic. I'm Natalia and I'm doing your message from Spirit. And I asked Spirit to give a message about what's stopping you from reaching your love goals and what you need to do in order to reach your love goals. Okay, so the very first card we got for what's stopping you is the Four of Swords. So you're overthinking, you're being contemplative, you're taking a lot of time. Okay, there may be a very serious thing that you're contemplating here, but um, the universe is encouraging you to let go of that. Okay, let go of this behavior, I think. Now, I think that the reason that Spirit is telling you to let go of this is because I think you've taken a long time to think about this with the Four of Swords. And I think what you're really deciding here is if you should move on to the next phase with this person. Moving on to the next phase with this person might mean moving on from a phase of your life that you are very, very, very comfortable with. And it would require a lot of changes on your part. With the letting go card here, this is about stripping away an old identity, stripping away the things that helped you define who you are now and becoming your most authentic self, the drop of water that, deals with the surface tension of the water as it's reaching the depths. Okay. So this is about you not resisting becoming who you are. Okay. Why a relationship? I mean, it doesn't just have to be a relationship. It could be, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be any triggering experience on the planet, but you're being asked to resist that. Okay. Now this is something that you are longing for. Actually, who this person probably is somebody that you desire very much and you want to be with them, but you're scared. Something is stopping you, right? And here we've got the High Priestess. So you have an intuition that this person is the one for you. This is an endeavor that you want. But then we've got the clarification of the conditioning card and the inner voice. The inner voice is beckoning you. Listen to me. You can hear me. I'm here. High Priestess, right? It's like the High Priestess is clarifying herself. The challenge here is conditioning. So again, there's a comfort zone. There's a way of being that you are very terrified of moving beyond. You're really scared to go to that next step and be the person who you're meant to be. And something about being with someone that you very much want to be with, someone who you very much want to be with, is triggering you because you are realizing that in order to be with this person, I'm going to have to change my life. And I'm really scared of that. Okay, Aquarius, that's what you're thinking. So what you need to do to be with this person is we have the Justice card and the We Are the World card. So remember that justice is about truth. It's about equality. Okay. I think that in order to be with this person, what you need to do is tell them the truth. You need to sit down and talk about any inequalities that have been happening in your relationship. And you need to end a cycle that wasn't serving you. So a cycle of solitude, a cycle of going within. Maybe, you were breadcrumbing with this person because the Four of Swords can be a little breadcrummy. It's sort of becoming my new breadcrumbing card, actually. But it's like breadcrumbing with intentions behind it, okay? Not just because you wanted that next piece of ass, It's like, I got to stop talking to this person because I am totally flummoxed here, okay? Like, I don't know what to say to them. And I don't know how to feel about this. Like, it's a little different. With the We Are the World card here, you are fully integrated into knowing what you want, who you are. You want to start a different cycle with this person in which there's a lot more give and take, which could be why Justice came out with her scales, because y'all are going to sit there and measure it. This is what we need to do. This is how we're going to need to fix this, how we're going to need to do this. But here's the bottom line. You got to tell this person how you feel. Aquarius, okay? We've got the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords, and then the Seven of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Wands, which is the stress card in Osho Zen. The Justice is clarified by the Sun. So you could be dealing with a Libra. And honestly, that person is the light of your life. This person brings you a lot of happiness if they're being clarified by the Sun. But I also feel like once you discuss things with this person, you're just going to be really happy. There's something you're hiding from this person and you need to talk to them about it. It's really stressing you out. It could also be infidelity here with Justice and the Seven of Swords. You could really want this person to make things right here. Like maybe you're in an affair with somebody and you're like, listen, if you want me and you want to be with me, and that might be what's stopping you here, you might be saying, look, we got to make this right. okay? If you want to be together, but you also need to tell them that. They can't know that you want that with them. And I don't judge here, okay? There are some tarot readers who are very, very judgy. Like I heard this one tarot reader saying, giving a tarot reading about this, because this comes up in tarot. Infidelity and things comes up in tarot. And the tarot reader was like very judgy. She was like, oh, and you might want to like look at this person, because if they cheated with you, they might cheat on you. And girl, there's a lot of situations and reasons that these things happen. I've heard of women who never had a chance to have a life of their own, and they were, they got married really young, and some of that is cultural, like the first boy you kiss, your parents are like, marry him right away. And this child themselves had children, and, they were great mothers or fathers, and they got locked up into a situation, and then they met the love of their life. Come on, man. But they don't want to break up the family because of kids or something like that, right? And so they're like, let me have this little piece of happiness. You cannot judge people for being themselves. You cannot judge people for being people. Now, if a person is out here just hitting skirts and, trying to get as much pussy and dick as they can, that's totally different. But you have to look at the situation. It doesn't mean that a person isn't loyal. It just means that maybe they never had a chance in life to get the things that they want. You got to have a little compassion sometimes. So for those of you tarot readers out there who are really judgy, please stop, because you don't know every situation, okay? I talk about the ones that are like, I got to get as much ass as I can. No bueno. Don't do that, okay? All right. So, and also if you want as much ass as you want, go ahead and get it, but don't fucking hurt somebody at the same time, okay? That's it, okay? So Aquarius, you're very stressed out about, holding something in. I feel like you're about to burst because you can't keep this in anymore. And we know you're keeping something in because we've got the high priestess clarified by the high priestess, clarified by the conditioning, which shows somebody all tied up, right? The lion. Okay, so the 7 of Swords is clarified by the 9 of Cups. Okay, so we've got a wish fulfillment here. You really do want to be with somebody. You really do. And then the Sun is clarified by the 4 of Wands. You want marriage probably with this person. You want to experience living with them. You want to bring your relationship to a really good place of deeper commitment. The 9 of Cups is clarified by the Guidance card. And that is the 3 of Pentacles. That's the 3 of Pentacles in Osho Zen. But the Guidance card also has to do with being receptive to, messages from beyond, like being receptive to your inner self and what you really want. So I feel like when you're lying here or omitting something, you're also omitting it from yourself and lying to yourself about what you really want with a person. And I think the Justice card here is really about truth. It really is about telling yourself the truth and telling this person the truth too. So Aquarius, I hope this reading resonated with you. Sorry about the little infidelity rant there. I'm not promoting infidelity at all, but I am promoting humanity and compassion. Okay. So if this reading resonated with you, hit like and subscribe. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do an extended for you guys today because I'm really hungry. That's why. Okay. I want to get Capricorn done and I want to eat.